You are now plugged in to cosmic consciousness. Greetings, children of the sun, soul control family, and cosmic consciousness soul tribe. I greet y'all in the fire, off the rip. There's a lot of things going on in the body of soul, I'll say. Everybody being tested in all kind of ways. We being tested in unity. We being tested where we in division, where there's friends, family, colleagues, jobs, you know. We in the fire, but that's a good thing. As I was sitting here, I went to think about the process that a snake goes through when it is shedding its skin. And in reflection of that, I say, man, we as human beings probably don't think much about it. But that can't be a comfortable process. But we as human beings go through that same process. We shed layers, you know. We shed layers of immaturity to grow and develop into higher levels of maturity and righteousness. We shed layers of darkness to go into higher levels of light. We shed levels of chaos to come into higher levels of order. So just like the snake, we must shed layers also. This is called Ascension. And if I got your attention, you are now plugged in to cosmic consciousness. Thank you for being in this space. I'm your host and co-pilot, Sawu the God, under the direction of my higher self. And from my higher self to yours, I greet you in the higher space of stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Peace and power to the soul tribe. I got that bag, y'all. I got that bag. Well, I say I got that ML bag, you hear me? I want y'all to keep this in mind. I got the bag. Now, what's obvious about this bag that I got? See, one thing about source, one thing about divine, one thing about presence, one thing about this energy that we call God, it has humor too. And the humor of the divine, the humor of God operates through us as human beings. I got the bag, y'all. A soul kit. And I know y'all probably wondering, man, what's up? Who got? Somebody got the bag, but he got a soul kit. Well, the reason Sabu saying he got the bag and it's a soul kit is because Karma wanted me to remind us we got to reap what we sow. So know what you're doing in your movements. Know what you're doing in your movements. Karma want me to remind us we reap what we sow. So I'm in a good place with Karma, so I don't have no worries. It's Virgo season. Happy birthday to the Virgos. We're in such a good time right now. We're in such a good time, regardless of what's going on. And there's a mess going on, you know, everywhere. But we're in such a good time. We're in such a good time that the energy of division is felt just as much and just as strong as the energy of unity and unification. And it was overwhelming to me at some times in different points of the journey. But we just gonna keep it in 2021. It been very overwhelming through some periods over the months in 20 that we don't have in this year called 2021. For me, as well as I know for others. I salute y'all for keeping on, because division is felt. We're going through division in family. You know, people losing jobs, people leaving jobs, and got to restructure at other jobs. All kind of shifts and shake-ups and shake-outs is taking place. That's okay. I want to remind us that's okay. Embrace and accept the process, because we got to put ourselves together through it all. And everything that's being ripped, shredded, tore, and separated, that's what's put before us to put ourselves together through. We got to put ourselves together through it all right now. So embrace the lessons. Embrace the lessons. At the same time, we got to be in more agreement and more self-love with ourselves to be able to accept the fact that it's okay to let people go from the space of our energy. It's okay to let people go from your energy. You know, life has its way of forcing us to keep moving forward, even when people that we embrace, we care for, we love, ain't moving forward with us. Life has its way of keeping us moving forward, whoever us may be, you know, depending on who in the driving wheel. But I'm in the driving wheel of my life. So therefore I say things to help people get in the driving wheel of yours. It's okay to let people go from the space of your energy. It's healing time. It's been healing time. But we still repeating lessons because we haven't got the lesson. But if you're going to get whole, you better get it right now. There's a lot going on in my life too. But I'm happy to say, today, I'm okay with it. I'm in peace and not in pieces. And that's a good space to be. Somebody will catch you. A great realization for me, is probably some of you, is that truth don't care who it touches. Truth has no target, like a bullet has no name. Truth don't care who it touches, but it'll touch anybody who got their ears open to it. And they don't need hands to do it. Walk with me. I said that to say this. We all go through the same energies in our own way, depending on our understanding, and overstanding of life and our place in it. If anything has power to trigger me, if anything has power to trigger you, or manipulate the energy that you use, it's because you gave power to something to do it. You gave power to someone to do it. Whatever going on in our lives, whether we like it or not, sometimes we gotta trust that everything that's going on in our life is going on for the highest good of our life. And that ain't an easy task. For most, it's easier said than done. For the discipline, they do it every day. We have to learn the lessons, raise the vibrations, talk about the real issues somewhere with somebody. If you can't talk about the real issues with those people that the real issues concern, do what you have to do to elevate yourself into a healthy space of thinking, of conversation, and of behavior. Do what you have to do to feel good about yourself. Self-care is health-care. And if you're in self-care, then you're probably practically stress-free. When you know better, you do better. We hear it all the time, but how many of us actually exercise it? How many of us actually apply it? When you know better, you do better. And when you do better, when I do better, it benefits you. When you do better, it benefits me. It benefits the people that we interact with. It benefits people that we don't interact with. Because you don't have to have physical contact to make contact. We're energy, we're frequency, we're vibration. That's why I say things like feel good for no reason at all. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Hoping if only but one person catch it, somebody will catch it. And when that flame light they ass up, they're going to take it and spread that gospel. That God spell, not gospel, the God spell. And help people, spell themselves out of humanity and back into their divinity. Those of us healing, we learned the art of minding our own business so we can connect with our souls, and then connect with our soul tribe, and then connect with our soul community, and then connect with our soul family in a place where we can have real conversations, authentic exchange, reciprocated, not just giving and not just taking, but an equal exchange of give and take. That's what the law of reciprocation is all about. This has a lot to do with what we sow according to how we reap. Because we think we're doing good towards people and in life and in the universe, in our treatment toward animals and other life forms. You might be surprised if we ask these things how we have actually treated it. This is Judgment Day, man. No one is excluded from the laws of life. And last but not least, natural chemistry. A pure sign of authenticity is a natural chemistry, a natural tenacity, to tap in and out and be a master of the waveform, get in the flow and tap out of it, get in the script and then tap out of it. We do it every day, but how many of us are present of what we're doing every day? So if you're not present, you're just a puppet. Expect the unexpected. Activate what you're blessed with, not what somebody else was given, and try to mimic, duplicate, and imitate it, only so it can end up exposing you or burning you up. Activate what you are blessed with. As you move forward to focus yourself through your thought first, then through your word, and behavior and actions will follow. I bet you. And I say that to say this. If your mind is stuck in the same way of doing the same thing, then your life will keep reflecting the results of the same thing. Pay attention. Thought, speech, behavior, action. Inspire, compliment, and encourage. Feel good for no reason at all. Remain true to your authentic self. Moving stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Even when you ain't feeling it, don't let nobody else feel nothing else coming off you. Or stay home. I love y'all. Peace.